Here with Rolly Romero in Miami, Florida. First off, Rolly, how we doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm happy today.
Very feel?
Nah, not very feeling, just very happy.
Cool. I just want to start off. Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Every day's my birthday.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Birthday king.
Hey, what'd you think of Terrence beating Canelo the way you did?
But, Terrence made me, that performance did something really special for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. And a lot more special than what probably anyone else is probably thinking, honestly.
How so?
Just opened my eyes to, and it's not even boxing related. This has nothing to do with even boxing. This has nothing to even do with boxing. It's just he opened my eyes to something bigger in my own personal life that's going on right now.
Could you hint anything, or is it something you want to just stay private?
I'm gonna hold off on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay, how'd you think about the way Canelo fought?
Well, the thing with Canelo is, he's a counterpuncher. So a boxer's always gonna be able to outbox him and pick him apart. Yeah, so that's really what it was.
When you were watching the fight, did you think it was competitive? Did you expect that type of fight from Crawford or Canelo?
I didn't expect Crawford to be that big.
Oh yeah.
I didn't expect Crawford to be that big, but Canelo did good the first few rounds. First like all the way up to round 4, and then that's when Crawford took over. So in the second half of the fight, though, it was all Crawford. There was no question about it.
What do you think made the difference there in the second half of the fight? Like, why do you think Canelo couldn't adjust, or was there something that you noticed that he wasn't doing that maybe could have made it a closer fight for him?
I don't think he thought Crawford was going to be able to take his power. And I didn't think he thought that Crawford was going to be as big as, honestly, I thought Crawford looked like the bigger man that night. Yeah.
He's put on some size, and it didn't slow him down either. The big question was taking the punch, right?
The thing with Crawford too, I think he was a 47-pounder, but he was actually a 54-pounder when he was in the later part of his 47-pound career. And then from there, in reality, when he fought 54, he might have been actually weight drained. That probably explained his performance then, and why they say it wasn't the best performance. In reality, he was a 60-pounder. So I don't think that 68-pound was too much of a difference.
I know when I spoke to you after your win against Ryan, you were rooting for Terrence. How happy are you for that win that he got against Canelo?
He just made history. That right there is, I don't think that's ever going to be done again. And if he does that 160, that'd be insane. That'd be incredible.
Yeah. Where does he list amongst the greatest, in your opinion, with this win?
Dude, there's so many options. There's obviously Floyd, there's Sugar Ray Robinson, there's Roberto Duran, there's Sugar Ray Leonard, there's so many, there's Muhammad Ali, there's so many different options. Joe Louis, where it's like Manny Pacquiao, that's another one. So it's like you can't really put that which one's more great, because none of them can ever fight each other.
The future for Terrence, do you want to see him continue to fight, or you think he should call it a day because of how much he's achieved?
He could go rack up all the belts at 60.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. He'd be with the 6 divisions champion. I think it's only Manny and Oscar that have done that.
6 divisions?
Yeah. It's only Manny and Oscar. Manny's 8, the only one who's 8.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Hey guys, doing good? That'd be incredible.
What's the update with you, my man? Are we coming back in December? What's going on, Rolly?
I've been taking some personal time for myself and just, just growing and trying to become a better man in some aspects of my life, or in all aspects of my life.
How's that working?
You can go around. No worries. Yeah, I don't mind.
How's that going so far? You happy with the improvements, the strides you've made so far?
Yeah.
That's good, man.
I'm very, very happy with, I just, I'm toning down some things, and let me just sit down and focused on, just getting closer to God and reading and all sorts of different things. Yeah, level headspace, like a zen is going to be good for you in the long run, honestly. I wake up in the morning, I put on meditation music.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's what, you know what, bro, honestly, because something that you mentioned to me, I did the whole therapy thing, and I'm glad I did it, man, because that's one of the things she recommends is the meditation in the morning. But I didn't think I needed it, and it's actually helped me a lot with controlling like emotional outbursts, or like being more cognizant of when something is triggering like a reaction, that I have the headspace to be able to think about, okay, how am I going to react here, and why am I going to react the way I'm going to react?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's helped me a lot, you know, and I've been doing some heavy stuff, so you know, it was a very very heavy. It was like 6 weeks that was so heavy, you know, with some of the sessions, you know, but I've been a lot better, and you know, I feel like I've grown a lot as a person.
That's good, man. I'm happy to hear that, man. And yeah, it does take a lot of time to like unpack the layers of stuff. I guess they call it trauma. At least in my case, you know, I can't speak for you, but you know, it is a process. Switching topics, Rolly. This fight right here with Jake and Tank, man. What do you think about it?
Bruh.
Yeah. Lay it on me, Rolly. What do you think, bro? Come on.
I don't even know what to think right now. I don't even know what to think. Maybe Tank has an unreal boxing ability, and Jake Paul is really big. But the last time I said somebody was going to be bigger, they weren't that much bigger. But I think in this case, somebody's actually a lot bigger. So.
Did you see the face-off? Like he's like a lot bigger. Even though I know it's like 195 is gonna be the limit, but it's still like Tank fights at 30, 35.
Is that the rehydration limit, or?
They asked him about rehydration, and they said no comment. So I don't know what's going on with that.
That's scary. That's scary. Wait, I mean, there's a lot of difference, but I mean, obviously, if we're gonna give it to skill-wise, we're gonna give it to Gervonta, you know? Like, there's no ifs, ands, questions, or any of that stuff. But like I said, size can play a big factor. Like I said, what are you gonna do if he just grabs you?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
So,
what do you, I guess, realistically like think is gonna happen? Like we saw a smaller guy in Terrence beat a bigger guy in Canelo.
Yeah, but in reality, I don't think Terrence was that much smaller. Now that I think he actually looked like he was the bigger one.
Even with that, it's an exhibition, but I think as like a boxing fan,
there's no such thing as an exhibition.
No, you think he's just gonna go right at him?
Yeah, they're gonna swing at each other.
Okay, you expect Tank to knock him out?
I mean, bro, if Tank can tap him in the body, you know. But like I said, what happens if can Tank take a 200-pound dude punch?
You let me know, bro. You've been in there with bigger guys. Like, can you guys? Like,
I mean, I have videos of me knocking out heavyweights.
Yeah. See, so like,
but
like, tell us about that like dynamic. Like, how is it to get like, hit by a bigger guy?
I mean, at the end of it, they're still, The thing is, I didn't get hit by them.
Yeah.
I moved out the way. I moved around, And I was a lot smaller when I did. Like the last one I did, I was a lot smaller, I was a lot smaller than I am now. So, like I said, we'll see what ends up happening.
My last one for you, Rolly, is Manny, you think, the guy that is going to be your return to the ring coming up?
I mean, that's obviously an option. Sincerely, more than anything, I have not even thought about my ring return yet or not. I'm more focused on things that have to do with my personal life more than anything. I have not thought about my ring return. When it is time, maybe after my birthday, I'll think about my ring return.
What's the real birthday?
October 14th.
Okay, October 14th, we'll check in with you, Rolly.